and I got the deal. That was great. It's exciting.
Okay, we're here at Daz, and this is Sue Parker and Jay Dobbins. She just signed her first deal. You excited, Sue?
Yes, I'm nervous.
Okay, Sue, so you just had your first closing. How did it go? Was the paperwork confusing?
No, just not so signatures.
So it wasn't confusing, pretty easy?
Yeah, it was really easy.
Okay. Any questions on any of the documentation?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Was your loan documents fairly easy?
Yeah.
And did you like your private lender you found?
I do.
Nice. Are you excited for your first flip?
I am.
Anxious and excited, or just excited?
Both.
Okay, hi Sue. So
Hi,
did you
Todd.
find a property as quick as you thought you could now that you've ended the 90-day program?
Yeah, it was amazing. I couldn't believe it. I just did my first fix and flip in less than 2 months. Yeah, I think it's less than 2 months, which is awesome. And I'm so glad that God, Todd is here and guide me and lead me the way. And it absolutely made my life much easier and the training much easier. And he helped me a lot on the contractors, how to deal with them, how to supervise them.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good, and also I have learned a lot from the first training. You know, now I know how to patching, caulking, and painting.
So what about lining up funding just to go from A to Z here with you over the last 90 days? So you found a property easily the first week. Did you line up funding? What do you think about that? Was it as easy as you expected? Harder?
That was much easier than I thought.
Very
because
good.
I would never expect that I would be qualified for any kind of loan since, you know, with my job and.
But you used private funding,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
And then what about putting together a rough budget with the cheat sheet? Was that relatively easy or difficult, or what was that about?
No, it wasn't easy, but it saved my life.
But it worked, right?
Yes. No. Yeah, it was good.
Was it hard to pick out your finishes? That you ended up with oil rub bronze and your paint colors and your tile. How'd that go?
It was good. Except I hate the part that I had to carry the tiles into the house.
So not a problem there. What about, was it hard to find contractors to get the numbers that you were looking for?
Yeah, it was a lot of trouble because we were trying really hard to limit the budget. So we did on friendtrusted.com, but we did not work out at all. But Quiznos, it was good.
So that didn't work very good.
Yes.
But and then how about renovations? Was it frustrating? Was it pleasant? How was renovations? Give us the honest truth.
Okay, so demolition was okay. Basically just taking everything apart.
But after that.
Okay, then afterwards, dealing with the contractor, that's the hardest part for the renovation. But a couple weeks later, like 2 or 3 weeks later, I'm getting used to it because, to be honest, I have to start to learn from chisel. Yeah,
And
I certainly have updated my vocabulary.
so you learned though, and it came together. Is that
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay. And what about, were you concerned that you'd be able to sell it for what you wanted to?
Well, I thought we only make
right?
$10,000 on my first project. If I was lucky enough.
So
Well,
it went better than you thought, right?
Way better than I thought.
Okay, good.